The 15th contestant is Miss Nakagawa Emi from Kyoto 教育大学附属桃山中学校 in Kyoto. The title of the speech is My Experiences for the Future.
I sometimes think, what if I hadn't gone to England, and what if I hadn't met my 3D classmates? My future would have been so different. I may even have not been able to remember English as fun, but as another language I had to remember. My speech is going to be about my English life and how I can use my experiences for the future. The first thing I learned from my neighbour and really classmates was, always accept newcomers. When I just moved to England, my neighbour asked me if I wanted to play with her. She was a few years younger than me, and I couldn't speak a word of the language English. But that didn't seem to matter. I was on my scooter, and she was on her bike. We always went round the estate with her telling her stories, and me just listening and listening. It was much the same with my first school day. As I stepped into my classroom, every head turned and every eye was staring at me. I felt very nervous and had butterflies in my stomach. I sat down on my chair and looked next to me. I saw a smiley face. I smiled back, not being able to do anything else. I didn't know anything about her except the fact that she was my classmate. I hadn't even had in mind yet that she was going to be my best friend. I passed my school days not understanding English at all, but when I go home, I always have loads of fascinating stories to tell my mother. My friends always help me to understand English every day. I still remember their warm smiles and their help to get used to school and to get to know the people. If I hadn't met my classmates, my English life would not have been a fun thing at all. I really want to thank them. The second thing I learned was honesty is important. If your best friend showed you a picture you drew, which was bad, would you tell her the truth and say it's bad? Or would you lie and say it's very good? Most people would say it's very good, but my best friend would say, I think you can make this bit better and that bit like this, and she wouldn't say bad right into my face, but help me to make it better. Some people may take this as an insult, but I would take this as a friend advice because she isn't trying to hurt me or anything, but trying to help me. I think being honest is more important than always lying and saying things you don't really believe. You cannot buy my experiences with money. My experiences are like the gold coins in a treasure box. I'm sure there's a way to use these experiences for my future, and I want to pass this on to other people in other countries so they can learn this and use them again in the future, on and on. Thank you for your patience.